What are your thoughts on the lack of kayfabe today in wrestling? We talked a little bit about it earlier.
It's gone. It's dead. It's buried. It's not coming back. I hear a lot of people, oh, yeah, it's going to come back. No, it's coming back. I always think of the movie The Wizard of Oz. When Dorothy and the Tin Man and the lion and the dog, and you got the wizard behind the curtain working the machine.
Yep.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. The curtain's been opened, and everybody knows who's running the machine behind the curtain. So it's hard not to pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Go ahead.
And I was just going to mention, the internet, and this is 2006. Like I said earlier, kayfabe's dead, buried, gone, dead, and it's not coming back.
Seems like there's no protection, and a lot of people who aren't in the business want to make a name for themselves, and everything's so negative. And
it's hard. Like for an interview for this, for example, like for me to expose how we've done the gimmick with the concrete. It's hard for me to do that. I still have
old school
some of that kayfabe left in me, and to sit here and to talk to fans about certain things and stuff. But like I said, it's a new day. It's a new generation, and if you don't move on, you might as well just pack up and go home and stay there.
You're starting to book a new territory down in South. Do you feel that booking is pretty much a thankless job?
Oh, absolutely. It's so hard. Being a talent's so easy. Where you just show up and do your job and get your pay and go on to wherever you do. Promoting and booking, my God, it's a 24/7.
Yeah.
And I always knew that was the case because I ran shows back in the Dallas days and stuff. But after my spoil run with the WWF and just jumping into the independent scene feet first, like I have, the last year or so, it's hard. It really is.
Do you have any advice for young guys breaking into the business?
Just don't give up on your dream. Never, never, never let anybody talk you out of living your dream, because you never know if it's gonna come true. Like with me, it's like riding that merry-go-round and grabbing that golden ring. If it's your dream, if your heart tells you that professional wrestling is for you. And not just being a wrestler, there's other things you can do. You can be a cameraman. I mean, you can be a manager. You can be a diva. There's so many other things to do within our industry besides wrestling. So if actually getting in the ring and wrestling doesn't work out for you, don't mean that you can't be in our business. Because you can. I'm proof of it. Jim Cornette's proof of it. Paul Heyman's proof of it. Bobby Heenan's proof of it. There's a lot of proof out there.
He's been paying me full time 11 years.
Well, he's about spoiled me.
I only wrestled 2 matches.
He's about spoiled me and Undertaker, huh? But that's pretty much. But it's all about having dreams. And I speak to high school students every once in a while in assemblies, and I tell them, if you have a dream and your heart tells you that that's for you, don't give up on your dream. Don't let somebody tell you, "Oh, you'll never be a wrestler." Look at Zach Gowen with his one leg. He wasn't a long run, but he got to do what he wanted to do.
Right.
And don't let anybody tell you no. If you want to do it, reach for that damn star and grab a hold of it and hang on as tight as you can, because you never know what the future holds.
Do you think the business